live at the Empire Fight Camp. Alongside me is Johnny Nelson. Sugar Ray Leonard, an undisputed welterweight champion, and he won world titles in Roy Jones. The fighters are in the...
This bout is scheduled for 12 rounds of...
You've heard of people dancing underneath the moonlight? Tonight, it's a fight underneath the moonlight, and what a fight it should be.
You can hear the noise, you can hear the fans. I've been to many, many fights like this, and it's very, very eerie.
Good luck.
And there's the bell for round one. Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to go down? Solid punch. So much for boxing. This is a fist fight. Nice offensive display, landing that left counter. Fighters love being in this venue as the audience is right on top of you, and they will be bringing the heat tonight. They are ready to watch this showdown.
For a fighter walking into a theatre, I think this is the closest thing to fighting in a gym, because the people are up close. You can hear people talking ringside. You can hear people jeering, saying how good you are, saying how bad you are. You can hear the pressure, the expectation.
Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Both men step back for just a moment. He misses with that jab. Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Pretty dominant round there. Let's see how they respond here in the next. On to the second round. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one. The perfect counter lands. And so far, the offense has been better than the defense. He just misses with that jab. Nice job landing that left counter punch. Oh, and he caught him with a stiff jab. He just misses with that big right hand. That counter shot lands. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. This counter puncher is going to wait for you to move first, and then will strike like a snake. Keep an eye on this guy.
Counter puncher's my favorite kind of fighter. A good counter puncher, they're the people that make the history of our sport.
Beautiful counter shot. And he misses with that jab. There's a counter shot. He blocks that jab. Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way. Good counter right hand again. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. That bell could not have come soon enough. On to the third. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare Let's see if we can turn it around here.
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs have gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
A lot of people love watching fighters in this weight class because they've got the speed and they've got the power.
The middleweights are the best you can ever come across. Obviously, the flyweight is the heavyweight, but the middleweight is the size of the average man or woman. When you get in there and you're letting the shots go, you've got power, you've got speed, you've got pace. You can stand, you can dance, you can do everything. We can look back in history. You know the amazing fights who are at middleweight are ridiculous. That is what writes our history book.
Nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Nice counter. Neither man really defending themselves. Catch and shoot with the left counter. Good job. How is he still on his feet? No, we don't see a knockdown. Lands with the right counter. Nice exchange here from both men. Nice job blocking that right. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Well, we know they've got the advantage. Back at it in round 4. Coming off that fantastic last round. Let's see if he can keep his momentum going. That left counter was perfectly timed. I think it's safe to say one of these fighters certainly has a significant speed advantage. You can tell who it is.
Some fighters are just gifted with such hand speed, footwork, movement. They are gifted. They are the chosen few.
Good counter punch.
One, two, three, four.
So they'll make it up, and this fight continues.
Perfect game plan. The thing is, can anybody figure out what to do to change this? It's a perfect start.
We're at the halfway point, and there's no doubt who's won this round so far. A perfect counter shot. Just gets out of the way of that left hand. He blocks the hook. You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster. So final 10 seconds of the round, and he is looking really sharp. The corner hasn't thrown in the towel yet, so I guess he's coming out for another round.
They believe their fighter has it in the tank.
Be smart, change your angle. Great round, great round. Now, relax, relax. Now, don't wait till the Lord. He's ready to go. He's absolutely shattered. He's hurt. He's ready to go.
Unfortunately, this fighter not going to get more time to heal up as we get set to jump back in the action. Here we go in round 5. Who's going to land the first big shot? It's been a nightmare so far. What can they do to turn this around?
2 knockdowns and you're coming back from that. That's near on impossible because your head must be all over the place. Your legs would feel like jelly. What can they tell you in the corner? All they can do is wake you up. They can't even go into game plan.
In the early rounds of a fight, you'll see 2 boxers feel each other out, test each other's power, and I think this boxer has decided I can walk through anything that lands.
Don't get trigger happy, because all of a sudden you're going to be gassing yourself out trying to get that shot, and that's when they catch you.
Nice counter shot. How did they survive that? Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way.
Totally impressed. You know what? You got skill. You got... Oh, my goodness. I admire these guys.
Nice counter punch. Big left there, but misses. Can he finish the job? A much better game plan here. He misses with that jab. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. As bad as boxing judging can be sometimes, there's no doubt who won that round.
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look so easy.
Come on, look across at him. Look at him now.
This is the beginning of round 6. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one. That left counterpunch will score. Good counter left hand there. We both know who the bigger power puncher is. There's a significant power difference. How would you handle that?
That power might be the do or die. That power might be the equalizer.
And that right jab just misses. That jab doesn't find a home. Left counter scores. Nice job landing with that right hand counter. Missed him with that uppercut. Nice exchanges from both men in this round. Talk about punches and bunches. That's the mantra for this fighter with that exceptional hand speed.
This can be so frustrating when you're under such a fast fighter that can throw 3-4 shot combinations before you've even let one off. That creates frustration, and that's when it gets hard. You've got to ruffle their feathers, Todd. You cannot let them get comfortable, drag them, get them complaining to the referee, because once somebody with excellent foot speed and excellent power gets into the rhythm, the fight is over.
Punch, counter punch. Counter right. And he just missed with that left jab. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Good left counter that lands. At this point, you got to believe he can't win on the scorecards, going to need a knockout.
Every second, every minute of this fight is important. Every second, every minute of this round is important. You cannot afford to lose it.
That's beautiful. I said, start just sticking a few body shots in there a little bit. Just...
There's the bell to start round 7. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he does...
It's all offense all the time. How is this fight still continuing? Someone's will cave, but which fighter will it be? Nice exchange here from both men. Catch and shoot. Can he...
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Well, they're back up on their feet, but I'm not sure why.
What a shot. Somebody can smell blood. Look at that. Look at that cool exterior. Look at what they're going to do. Walk him down. Set him up. Don't make them blind him with a jab. Then boom, let the shot in.
Both men step back for just a moment. Nice counter shot with the right hand. Great counter right hand there. Final 10 seconds here, and I think he knows who's won this round. Good counter punching. You've got to wonder how big of a factor that knockdown's going to be we just saw.
Can make or break a fighter.
That's working nice. Good 1, 2 straight down. Maybe can't miss him. Great work. Mate, he's shattered. Come on, look across at him. Look at him now.
Round 8, and we're off again. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff him.
Nice counter shot. Beautiful counter punch. Nice exchange here from both men. Good counter punching for both these athletes. Keeping those gloves up, the guard high, paying dividends as it seems that moment of trouble has passed. We've seen in the past from this fighter, they don't get concerned when they lose some of the earlier rounds because they know they've got that power that can strike at any moment.
Sometimes when you get in there with someone that's so powerful, you start thinking, you've just got to be smarter than them. You've got to be like a little Fagin and pickpocket them.
Nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything out of turn.
And a counter left. A big left, but doesn't score with it. Unlucky to miss with that jab. Cannot throw out a lazy jab in this fight. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Nice counter. The game plan does not seem to be working. Both fighters starting to get tired as we start round 9. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him. Tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
A think it's safe to say one of these fighters certainly has a significant speed.
6.
At some point, the corner may have to intervene here because this... Whoa, hold everything! There it is! A game-changing shot! He's trying to fight his way back into this. I don't know what his game plan is, or if he's even got one. Both men step back for just a moment.
Oh, we've seen much more, much better. We've been spoiled. I'm not being unfair. I'm not being unfair saying it's a little boring. It's not boring. We've probably just been spoiled.
He fails to score with that left hook. Good counter punching. And these shots, even if they land, are as we enter the final 10 seconds here, it's probably a round he'd rather forget. Let's see how the game plan changed. This is the 10th. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
What a knockdown. You know in the corner now they're saying when you get out there, jump on him. Do not give him chance to breathe. Bully him, throw him, push him down, punch him in the back. Keep letting the shots go because you know they're on shaky legs. They're a gnat's here away from getting stopped.
Stamina is so important for these two fighters because it allows them to use their skills throughout the match. It can all come down to who's in better shape.
What can they change? They can change their attitude. They can change their nervous system for a certain amount of punch.
Sugar Ray Leonard days! Looks like they've shaken it off. Nice counter shot. Can't land that jab. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Beautiful counter punch. Nice slip to avoid the jab. How do they use this fighter's aggression against them?
Sometimes when you have a fight, the best way to beat a fight is not give them what they want. Because they want to get you there. They want you to stand there toe-to-toe with them and have a tail. That's what they do in the gym every single day of the week. What you've got to do is you've got to frustrate them as they set their shots. Get out of the way, and they'll get...
You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Good counter punch. Well, this is the time that the trainer needs to... And there's the bell for round 11. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here. Still waiting for this fighter to show some defensive ability. Nice counter shot. He threw the hook, didn't land. You'd like to see more jabs. Good counter punch. Correct me if I'm wrong, but when you're dealing with someone with so much speed, you've got to get your timing right.
Having so much speed, what happens to your opponent is you get cut to ribbons, and that's where the referee has to jump in and stop the fight. And you know this is going to happen, so you rush your work. You think, I've got to get him inside close rounds.
Nice exchanges from both men in this round. Both of of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way. Trying to answer back. He got out of the way of that right. An upset of the year, perhaps right before our eyes. I thought we were going to see the finish there. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be a very competitive round with 10 seconds left. I promise you, all three judges here are going to... On to the 12th. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one. When you're a power puncher, you're not as concerned with how many punches you throw. It's about how many you land and how hard they are.
Todd, we know one of these fighters can knock you out with a simple jab. They're that powerful.
Oh, Leonard just got...
One, two, three, four, five.
Well, they're back up on their feet, but I'm not sure why. Sugar Ray's in trouble. Jab not finding its target. Punch, counter punch. Jab slightly off target. A perfect counter shot. Jab does not score. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. So final 10 seconds of the round, and he is looking really sharp. And the referee may be called into...
One, two, three, four, five.
In a mild upset, we have a draw here.
You know what? That's fair. And for the fans, I feel sorry for the fans because they wanted to walk away with some winner. But eventually, these guys are going to have to do it all over again. A draw. Suck it up, Buttercup.